Well, I don't really know where to start, but I guess start us off with, what did you say to your team after this one?
We didn't usually don't address the club after a loss unless you know it wasn't a great effort, that's for sure. You know, disappointing because after a week off, expected to have a little more jump, and we they were exactly what we anticipated in regard to work ethic, tenaciousness on the puck, and there's a lot of reasons for the loss, but it didn't, for whatever reason, we did not have the jump that we normally have, and when sometimes if we have a rough start, then we usually find it, and so it's certainly a concern, but we'll let it marinate and see what comes from the tape, and then hopefully we get better individual efforts to start, and then we've got game management things we just have to discuss. It's just the goals were tangible turnovers. Like, it wasn't like bad bounces or even some of it. You got to give credit to Tucson for their tenaciousness, but game recognition of us 40 seconds into shifts and turn pucks over in the high ice, and too many breakaways again. Just all kinds of just not sharp at all, mentally or physically.
What's it like to coach in a game like that? Because it was a high event game. I mean, there's goals, penalties, momentum swings, all special teams. What was it like for you guys on the bench?
Well, we always have a chance with our firepower, 5-4, and going into the third, and you're saying, all right, let's get this kill, and then let's see what we can do from there. And you're still optimistic after they give up the sixth one, but it wasn't our night. Let's just put it that way. And not that that's we're not going to allow that to be an excuse, but that's for sure. Right? We got to address why it wasn't our night, and I know that there's a lot of guys in there that aren't going to take that as acceptable, and hopefully we'll have a better effort tomorrow night and rebound.
Guys were sticking up for each other. There's a couple hits that guys took offense to, and that's something we've seen all season. It's not like it hasn't been happening, but I'm sure it's something the guys can rally around a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's a great, like I can't say it enough. It's a great group of guys. We're all disappointed with the effort, and I think coaching staff included. Like that for whatever reason we weren't really ready to go from the drop of the puck, and we got to be aware of that. Having a week off and coming out with that is it's on us too. It's not just on the players. So if they didn't feel prepared or if they were overworked, we had to address that, and we gotta learn from it, because it really was a dismal performance pretty much from top to bottom. Very few shining stars out of it.
When you have a back-to-back situation like this against the same team, and there's a lot of that chippiness and the fights and the after the whistle stuff that you see tonight, do you kind of try to refocus for the next game and keep it out of the game? How do you do that for game two?
I think each game's going to carry its own sort of temperature, and it's going to go up and down. I think that anytime you're playing with passion, you're going to have situations that boil over, and that team, we've been seeing that effort from the last 5, 6, 7 games from teams going back to Abbotsford after we won game 1. We've been pretty much getting that same effort from every club we're going against, whether it's our record or that's just how teams are playing. And so we've got to adjust our intensity level right from the get-go. And so be it if that means that the tempers flare. That's gonna happen. And so especially with a team that can score, like other teams are trying to combat that by eliminating us physically. So I expect us to have to be into those team tough situations quite often.